Hi everyone, I am Kalpana Arumugarajan. My topic is report and dashboard. In this session, you will have a clear idea about what is report, report features, dashboard features, and what is meant by dashboard embedding. Basically, in Salesforce, what is meant by reports? Reports is nothing but the data or the records which are in the Salesforce, which can be able to see those records in the reports. It makes us to easily analyze and visualize the data. By that, we can able to make the decisions and track those performance. What is meant by cross filters? Cross filter is nothing but if we have an opportunity object, for that opportunity object we have related or contact roles, orders, etc. Based on that related objects, we can able to set the filter conditions and can have those reports generated. Let's have an example later. What is meant by bucket field? Bucket field is nothing but creating an additional field to the report. Based on that bucket field, we can able to filter the conditions and satisfy our requirements. We'll have an example later. What is the reports can be saved either public or private. Reports cannot be shared individually. They can only be shared via the folder. The folder have an access either public or private. Based on those permission, we can able to access the folders and the report. In Salesforce, there are some limitations to view or previewing, and while running the report, we can able to certain fields and certain records of the Salesforce. To overcome this, we use the export option. In export, we can able to export the entire records based on the conditions either in the formatted report or in the details only format. Formatted report is nothing but it can either be the CSV format or on an Excel format. Details only format displays as the details of the records alone. This is what the sample of the report look like. Opportunity trends is the report type. New opportunity trends is the name of the report. This is how the chart look like. Here, based on our conditions and the filter conditions, we can have how many records are populated in this record. Next, we move on with report features. What are all the types of reports? The types of reports are standard report and the custom report. Standard report is nothing but the predefined report which are given by the Salesforce. We can able to have most probably we can able to achieve our requirement with the help of the standard report. If it is not achieved, we can move on with custom report. Custom reports are generated by the user when it doesn't satisfy or work with standard reports. We can able to create a custom report meet our requirements. We'll have a demo later based on duplicate and matching rule. What are all the kinds of reports? There are 4 kinds of reports. One is tabular report, second one is summary report, third is matrix report, and fourth is joint. Tabular report is nothing but the report which looks like an Excel format. For that tabular report, we can able to have a chart. We can able to have those report in the dashboard, but we cannot have chart for the tabular report. What does mean by summary report? We can able to generate a report based on the group by rows. Based on that, we can able to have subtotals and subcharts. Report charts on have those summary reports on the dashboard. To have them as group as rows, you will be finding an outline section in the left of the report, and that you will be having a group rows and have those fields which needed to be grouped. Then what is mean by matrix report? Matrix report is nothing but in summary report we group them by rows, but in matrix report we group them by rows as well as the group by columns. In joint report, what is mean by joint report? Joint report is nothing but the combination of several reports. It can either be tabular report or summary report or matrix report or it all together. But we can only have 5 blocks of reports in the joint report. As I was explained in that while creating a custom report, we can have a demo on duplicate and matching rule report, right? Let's have a demo on creating custom report. Just click on setup icon. Have report types here. You can click on continue. You can click on new custom report type. You can have duplicate record sets as your primary object. Record type label as duplicate records. Then click on related object. Click on duplicate record items. Then click on save. Your new custom report types have been created. To generate a report based on these duplicate records, click on the app launcher. Have report. Click on reports. Click on new report. In which category we have saved those duplicate things? Other reports. Yeah, now you can have duplicate records when click on start report. Then why here nothing is displayed? Because the created date I've set to between July 1 and September 30. We don't have any duplicate records between these days. So we set all time. Okay. These are all the duplicates data which have been created for all the time. You can able to have a report generated based on the duplicate records by this way using the custom report. You can click on save and run. Report can either be private or public. Then click on save. We don't have chart because it is a tabular. If you edit this, if you group them, your chart is enabled. Okay, click on save and run. Then we can move on to next slide. As I said earlier, reports can only show certain number of rows and certain number of fields. Reports can show only 2000 rows. If needed to see the entire records, we use the export options. In preview, in summary and matrix report, we can able to see a maximum of 20 rows. And for tabular reports, we can have 50 rows. In joint report, we can have 100 columns, but only we can able to have 5 blocks. Next, we move on with the topic dashboard. Dashboard. What is the source of a dashboard? The source of the dashboard is report. Without report, we can't able to have it in the dashboard. As like report, dashboard also saves under a folder. The user who have the access to that folder can able to access those dashboards. This is how the sample of a dashboard looks like. It can be either in a bar chart, donut chart, or in a tabular form, or in a tabular report, or a matrix report, etc. What does mean by embedding a dashboard? Embedding a dashboard is nothing but having those dashboards in a particular page, either in a home page or in a record page. I will demo you later. Limitations and considerations of dashboard. Dashboard can have only 50 values. In a single dashboard, we can able to have only 20 reports or components in a dashboard. Here there are certain limitations and considerations of reports and dashboards. A trailhead link, a Salesforce link, and a YouTube video, and a clear explanation will be in this YouTube link. What are the limitations and considerations of the reports and dashboard? These are the frequently asked questions. How many blocks does a joint report have? As I said earlier, again and again, we can have only 5 blocks of reports in a joint report. Can we share a report individually? No, we cannot share a report individually. It can be shared the entire reports. Next, we move on with next question. How many components we have in a single dashboard? In a single dashboard, we can able to have only maximum of 20 components in those dashboards. I'll demo you based on this. Okay. In furniture management app, I need to create a report on lead who have the status as open, not contacted, working, contacted. First, go on with reports. Click on new report, all category, so that you can easily able to filter and click on leads because we are going to have a report based in the lead object. Set the created date to all time. In filter condition, have lead status as what is the criteria we have given: working, contacted, and open, not contacted. Then click on apply. You can able to drag and drop those fields to the top or bottom, etc. Only working, contacted, and open, not contacted records alone have been filtered here. Okay, these are the reports which I have given in these conditions. As I said you earlier, I'll explain you about what is meant by bucket filters. Right now, status set to all and click on all. Click on apply. Right here, see, close converted, working, contacted, close contact, everything is here. To have a bucket field for this, click on this down arrow and click on bucket this column. Your bucket name, lead stage bucket. Click on which need to be bucketed. Add those bucket to open. Move to open. Okay. Then unbucketed values are here. You can click on this and add bucket to the closed one with closed. Then click on apply. Yeah. Your bucket is here. You can move to the near the lead states. As I said, you working and open, not contacted is set to open, and closed and other things set to closed. This is what I said about the bucket field. Now we can check with this is what kind of report? This is a tabular report. As I said earlier, there is no add chart option for the tabular report. Okay, we can able to group them by lead status. If we group them by rows, our chart option is enabled and it is known as summary report. Okay, if we group them by columns, it is known as a matrix report. You can easily able to understand. Under open, not contacted, under lead source as web, we have one record. This is how the matrix reports look like. For matrix report also we can have add chart option. Okay, we can either have donut chart. As I said you earlier, this is how the donut chart reports like. Okay, we move on with, you can click on save and run. It can either be private or public. To have those that reports to the dashboards and to the home page, you need to select public reports. Public reports and click on select folder. Then click on save. If we have the folder as the public reports, then only we can able to have those reports in the dashboards and as well as in the home page. This is how our report looks like. If you want to edit, you can click on edit. To have these reports, can you wait a bit? We can have them as a joint report also. If you click on this, that is a joint report. If you click on apply, you can click on add block and you can able to have those blocks added to it, and you can able to just as like this block, you can able to add or remove those columns here. Okay. Then click on save and run. What is next thing? You need to have those reports into the dashboard, right? Then click on the app launcher, have dashboards, click on new dashboard. It should be public or else in the lead dashboard. Create. Click on the component to add the reports. Click on all reports. The recently we have created which report? See, jewelry. Click on that, on select. If we enable this option, we can able to have the chart type which we have used in the reports. Or if you disable, we can able to have whichever the chart type we can. Okay, we can able to show values. Then click on add. If you need to have another report, click on again component. Click on the report whichever you want and click on select. Click on add. Like this, you can add several reports up to a maximum of 20 reports. Okay. Now you can click on save. Check whether it is under lead dashboard. Okay. Should not be private, because if we need to add those dashboards to the home page, it will not be visible if we save under the private. So that we need to have it under public or any other folder. Then click on done. As I explained you before, what is meant by embedding a dashboard. Embedding a dashboard is nothing but how to have those dashboards which we created to the home page. This is the home page right now. See, it is in the tabular format and in the donut format based on web. We need to have those above this dashboard. Okay, you can click on setup, click on edit page. See, drag and drop your dashboard. Drag and drop. This is the recent dashboard created by us, and click on save. Then click on activate. Based on your requirement, whether it is need to be in the org or app default or under the app and profile. Then click on close. Then click on save again. Go back to the home page of the furniture management app. Click on the home page. This is the report we have generated here. It takes time to refresh. Please wait. See, these are all the records. Okay. This is what I mean by embedding a dashboard. Then your assessment details are here. You need to create a report as same as before I created in the lead object who have the rating as warm and cold. Okay, first you create these reports who have the warm and cold. Then as I explained you before, create a bucket field. If it is warm and cold as rating, have the value as good. If the rating is hard, have the value as moderate or poor. Did you understand? Create those reports based on these three conditions and have those reports to the dashboard. Okay, and add those reports to the home page of the furniture management app. Okay, clear? I hope you understand with the what is reports and dashboards. Thank you.